Hi, I'm Teanna. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, subscribe below. Today, we're going to be taking a look at what I keep in my nursing bag. So this is the bag I took to nursing class. It's just a great big tote. You are going to need something huge to carry all of your binders and your books and your planner. So let's dive in. This is what it looks like. This is just an Ipsy bag that I got. Love it. I love those little bags for carrying all of my essentials. So inside we have a voice recorder, which is so essential for lectures. Often you'll find that your teachers are talking too fast, or maybe you're jotting down some notes and you didn't hear the last thing your instructor said, whatever. This is super handy for catching everything that they're saying, and not only that, but you can replay it as often as you need to, especially right before a quiz. Super handy. I actually didn't use this in nursing school. I used this during my prereqs. During nursing school, I just used an app on my cell phone and that worked beautifully. Also in here, I have a little bag of Kleenex, and I love this. This is just some Vaseline. It's Lip Therapy limited edition pink bubbly. It smells so good. It's a nice light scent and it's not at all sticky. Pink whiteout. Oh, this is one of my favorite hand creams. It's by Cake. It's heavy cream. It smells so delicious, like cake batter. I think I got it in an Ipsy bag actually. But when you're in nursing school, you're always washing your hands. You're always using hand sanitizer. So you need to take good care of your hands. Every nursing student needs an arsenal of colored pens. I've got my favorites here. These are by Sharpie, and then these are Papermate. If you want to see an in-depth review on what you really need when you are in nursing school, check out my video, Nursing School Supplies That You Have Got to Have. I'll link it below so it's easier for you to find. I really think it's important to write your notes in color, and I'll tell you why. It helps to keep you engaged and interested when you are rereading your notes. Here are my notes on the cardiac unit. As you can see, they are very colorful. Being able to add all these different colors just makes your notes really pop and stand out, and so you're not just looking at a page of black and white. It's just eye-catching. It helps you study, and then when you're recalling this information on the test, your brain kind of categorizes it differently because it is colored. I also have these Sharpie highlighters, Smear Guard, and they've got this wonderful clear window. You've got to check out that video on things that you need in nursing school. I do a demo on why these are great. They're really a must-have. I'm gonna link everything down below so that you can find it and watch that video. Of course, I've got my pen light. This was important to have in nursing school for laboratory days. And then of course you need a pencil for tests. So I have these binder clips. You really want to get a good set of binder clips and take them to class. They're great for keeping your papers together. I also use them as kind of bookmarks, and I use them to keep my note cards in. You should always bring your note cards to class. One of my really good friends, Casey, she used to bring her note cards to class, and then as we were taking notes, she would just take notes on her note cards so that they were done. She didn't need to write notes and then later transfer her notes to her note cards. She just did it right there in class. I thought that was so genius. Always take blank note cards to make note cards for the future, and then take note cards for you to just flip through and study in between classes, maybe on a lunch break or something. That way you're always prepared. You've got so much coming at you when you're in nursing school. You need to be prepared. You need to stay on top of it, and having note cards, blank and for the next exam, is gonna help you get that A, or at least that C, so that you're passing. Another great thing to have are sticky flags. I learned about sticky flags in nursing school, and I cannot live without them now. They are great for everything. I go so much more in depth about all of these things in my nursing school supply video, so watch it. I can't urge you enough to watch it because it will really go into depth about why these things are so important to have in nursing school. Next up, I have this book. It's amazing. I love it. Math for Nurses. You need it. You're going to have med calculation quizzes, and this is going to really help you in so many ways. I love it. And as you can see, I used a larger Post-it flag to flag this page in particular. Another great use for it. Next up, we have the all-important planner. Oh, you need a planner in nursing school. Trust me on that. You are going to have so many different assignments and due dates, and then places you need to be between clinical sites and lab sites, and it's always changing. It doesn't matter what program you go to. It seems like your clinical dates are always changing. Your due dates are always changing. You always have a million things due. You need to keep it all together, especially if you're trying to have a social life. Like when you're in nursing school, what is a social life, right? But get yourself a really good planner. This is the one I used, and it is a Carpe Diem A5. The thing that I loved most about it is it's customizable. I had lots of paper clips kind of sticking out in here, so it was really cute. And I know this is a binder clip and not a paper clip, but I kind of wanted to just demonstrate it for you. Carpe Diem makes really great inserts to keep you motivated. And then something that I really liked is that you could take out certain months and add certain months. You can add in blank paper for notes. It's just wonderful. And this pen I love. It's a little extra, but so am I. So, and of course, another nursing school essential notebook, because you're gonna need some place to write down all of your notes. I started nursing school using these just spiral notebooks, and of course it's pink. I'm a little obsessed with pink if you haven't noticed. I started off with notebooks and then switched very quickly to legal pads. If you watch my other videos, you'll know why. I'm not going to go into depth about it now, but get yourself, no matter what your preference is, notebooks. You're also going to need binders. I had a binder for each class. It helped me to stay organized and on top of the information. I really suggest that you do the same thing. There was a semester that I tried to combine all of my classes into one mega binder, thinking that that would work and I could just take my mega binder instead of 2 or 3 binders to school every day. It didn't work out. So get yourself separate binders and separate notebooks for each and every subject. I also have this book. This book is amazing. If you don't have it, get it. I'll put a link down below to the most current edition. This is the Saunders Comprehensive Review for the NCLEX examination. This book does more than just prepare you for the NCLEX. I used it for every one of my class exams because it gives you the down and dirty information, the things that you need to know, and then it gives you in the back practice questions. And they're NCLEX style practice questions that are going to get you ready for the NCLEX, which is the goal, right? I use my little flags here so that when we were having exams, I could just find, oh, blood products exam 2. Here we go. Straight to the page, down to the nitty gritty of what I needed to know. No fluff, no reading 3-4 chapters in a great big book. It was just this guy. Next in my bag, I have my nursing school stethoscope. Love this stethoscope. It's a keyless scope. I only had this in my bag on days that I had lab. You need to make sure that you are staying hydrated and taking care of yourself when you're in nursing school. So I have this water bottle. It has this flip up straw, which I absolutely love. So you don't have to tilt it or unscrew something. I find, and maybe it's just me, but when I'm trying to drink something out of just a wide mouth, I don't know, maybe I tip it too fast, maybe I tip it too far, but I end up getting it all over myself, like, for real. So I need the sippy straw. And I like it because I don't have to touch any part of the straw. I can just touch this little, I don't even know what to call it, but this little lip here and drink from it. I'm not contaminating the lip piece. That's super important when you're in nursing school. You don't want to get sick. You're already exposed to enough. So this helps to prevent that. You never have to touch the mouthpiece. I adore it. I try and drink 4 or 5 of these a day to keep myself hydrated. It keeps water cool for hours, but it also keeps your hot things hot for hours. I can't say enough great things about it. I absolutely adore it. I also keep Post-it notes in my nursing school bag because if I am in a lecture and my teacher says something and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, I have a question about that. Instead of raising my hand in the middle of the lecture and interrupting everyone's learning, I just write my question down on a Post-it note, and then during a break or at the end of class, I'll approach her and ask my question, and by writing it down, I won't forget it. On lab days, I also made sure to pack PDQ for RN, little quick reference guide. PDQ stands for practical, detailed, and quick, and it sure is. It gets right to the point, right? So that anytime you're in lab, you look prepared and you really impress your lab instructor. Or if you take it to clinicals with you, you can really impress the nurse that you're shadowing that day or your clinical instructor. They're gonna think, wow, this student has really got it together. Thanks for watching my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. That way, anytime that I upload a new video, you're notified. Thank you so much. Until next time.